Alright, small barrel bomb. No way that worked! Holy crap, this changes everything! Hey everyone, time for some more Monster Hunter. Today we're finally going to do two things. One, hunt a fish. Two, celebrate. That said, thank you to Monkybros in the comments for giving me a plethora of knowledge, as well as other people who contributed to tell me where some mushroom spots are in forests and hills. Now, there's a couple of things I do want to check out in that area, but for today, we are going to be taking down the Cephadrome. That said, I am extremely limited on time right now, so let's get right into it. Now, we're going to go ahead and go back to the Land Shark quest. Unfortunately, I actually forgot to get enough money, as seems to be the custom now with like just about every single video. So now that I got money again, I can go ahead and go into the Cephadrome boss fight. Now, I will say there is one thing or I guess two things I'm really interested in exploring with this quest. So, as I said, and I forgot to get cool drinks. I have some, but I forgot to bring them with me. But that said, the Monkybros, he did tell me a couple of really useful tidbits of information. So the first thing he told me is that the patrol path of the Cephalos and Cephadrome are on a sort of, I guess, grid-based system. And when I say grid-based system, also I did remember to bring cold drinks. That's good. He said they go around into like four corners. So in the four corners of the map, there is three corners they go in, then they'll stop, and then they'll do another three corners. So I'm excited to see, exactly how that works. Another thing he said is that small barrel bombs, just like sonic bombs, will launch them out of the sand, which I didn't even think about it before, because if sonic bombs and small barrel bombs will both affect the cuckoo and cause it to be stunned because of its, ear sensitivity, and also I'm going to go ahead and use a cool drink, then of course it would make sense that the small barrel bombs would do the same thing as the sonic bombs for the Cephadrome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to Area 7 and see if I can test this theory out. So there's the Cephadrome there. He actually came to me, thankfully, and the first thing he does is hit me, which does suck. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get it to notice me. And as soon as it ducks under the ground and jumps back up, I'll try to place a small barrel bomb, and then hopefully once I do, he'll come out of the sand. So there's the launch, the charge, excuse me. Now that he's charged, he is, of course, going to go back and start patrolling the path again because, unfortunately, I was too far away from where he landed. So his AI just told him to go back to swimming in the sand. So that's one corner, and then two corners, and then he should stop up here if Monkybros was right. And he was right. Alright, so that's one theory confirmed. And now that he's done that, let's see if I can get him to notice me. Not quite yet. So that's one corner, two corners. And then let's see if I can get him over here. Oh, yeah, there he is. So now that he's noticed me... Alright, small barrel bomb. No way that worked! Holy crap, this changes everything! So let's go ahead and deal with this guy real quick. Hopefully I don't get tail smacked. Something I didn't explain about the tail smacks is for most monsters, and especially small monsters, they'll only tail smack in one direction. And I think the same applies for the cuckoo. However, with the Cephadrome, I believe it can tail smack in either direction. So, now that I've confirmed that theory with the small barrel bombs, that'll actually make this quest a whole lot easier. So, I'm just going to go ahead and do this to get him out of the sand. I am going to try to stop getting hit as much because I did forget to grind for more Mega Potions. So yeah, there he is. Normally they only tail smack to the left, but I believe the Cephadrome, either when he's enraged or when he's low health or just in general, he can actually tail smack to the right. But I'm going to have to test that more to be sure. And I can actually Dodundra it, which is really nice. The best thing about Cephadrome is you can bait out the spit attacks, although with the Cephalos doing it, it does make it a lot harder. And once he baits out the spit attack, as long as the Cephalos aren't harassing you, you can get a free heal. Alright, so now that I've used half of my first aid meds, let's go ahead and see if we can get some more free damage in. Oh, and of course I got hit by that. Thank you, Cephalos. Like I said, I would kill them, but they do infinitely respawn, so it literally just wastes my time. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can Sonic Bomb him again. I also did say I got some new pants, and I did upgrade the Cyclo Hammer to the Cyclo Hammer Plus. And I know I was talking about Maclite ore giving you some of the better low rank gear, and this is actually a good example. For the hammer to be upgradable again, I believe I need 9 medium monster bones and 1 Maclite ore. Ah, well, of course he jumps out the sand right as I throw the Sonic Bomb. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much, dude. Alright, so now I got to try to figure out his patrol path again. Oh, I actually didn't know the Cephadrome could do the hip check. So that's new information to me. So that's one corner, and then there should be 2 corners, and then he should be stopping over here. Yep, there he is. Oh. Alright, now that he's coming out... Oh! Actually, it didn't work that time. I wonder if it's a resistance thing. Or maybe I just didn't hit him good enough. So that means he should be stopping... Oh, right there. Oh, come on, really? You really gotta do it over there? Let me guess, you're gonna jump back into the sand? Oh, no, he's not. That's good, that's good. So, yep, spit attack. And then hopefully he turns towards me. Yes, good, good, good. Then I can get some free damage in. And of course I do need to get to this side of him, so that he doesn't tail smack me. So, a good quick way to escape his tail swings is you can get under his feet, and it should mostly protect you from that hitbox. Of course, when he does transition to another attack, and that step right there, when he's stepping about, he'll actually do chip damage to you. So, gotta be mindful of that. Yeah, so now I was talking about how painful the tail smacks are to deal with. Oh, crap. But like I said before, normally a lot of monsters will only tail smack in one direction. And of course I do need to be careful because I am only 1 or 2 hits away from death. No! Oh, dude. So of course when they are enraged, they do extra damage, and I was trying to dodge out of the way so I could heal. I actually didn't paintball the Cephadrome, which is bad news bears, but I'm going to go ahead and grab a cool drink and get back to Cephadrome, because he should be pretty easy to find. Usually he's either in Area 2, Area 7, or his resting spot in Area 10? It's one of them. But he wasn't limping yet, so it should be fine. I believe I'm about a third of the way through killing him. Alright, so let's test out this barrel bomb theory once more. You gotta be careful because when he does jump up, he will do damage to you. But hopefully... Ah, that didn't work. Maybe it's because he was in the middle of an attack. I'll try it out one more time, but if it doesn't work the third time, then most likely the small barrel bomb launching him out of the sand is a one-use thing. Which, you know, correct me in the comments if I am wrong, but I am trying to... I'm pretty sure that barrel bomb was pretty dead on, but I'm willing to attribute that to me using it and it exploding right as he attacked, and him attacking just overriding the check to basically force him out of the sand. So I believe he should be stopping right over here. Yep, there he is. Oh no, dude, come on. Gotta get to him or he'll jump back into the sand, and he jumps back into the sand. That sucks. So the way I'm doing the movement for the camera is... So if you don't know, in the older games, the camera is moved with the analog... Not the analog stick. The attacks are done with the analog stick, and the camera is moved with the D-pad, the directional pad. And the way it's positioned... Okay, good. So I was just doing it at the absolute worst times. That's actually really good to know. So the directional pad is used to control the camera. And because of that, what a lot of people do is they have to do this weird claw grip. So basically what I'm resorting to is using my left index finger to basically move the camera outside of, you know, using L1 to reposition it behind myself like that. And sometimes I will, you know, like I said, use the L1 to position the camera automatically, but then using my left index finger to move the camera itself with the directional pads. It's known as a claw grip. It is pretty infamous, but I think my claw grip is different from how most people do their claw grips, although I could be wrong. The thing with this monster is when he does go back into the sand, it is just something that wastes your time. I mean, I get it in terms of, like, ecology. They're just trying to get away from predators and stuff, but I feel like this would have been infinitely better if they basically made him only go into the sand 5-10% of the time, And then, of course, he came out a lot more because he is an alpha monster. I'm more forgiving with the self-loss about it. And then maybe he just went into the sand in order to area transition as a sort of, you know, lore ecology thing. But it does feel like, in terms of being like a pack leader monster, because, let's be real, they are fighting as a pack. Oh, see, that's what I mean. You gotta be careful when he's launching himself out of the sand. But in terms of him being a pack leader, he does feel very cowardly, I guess. Why did I use a potion? I didn't even realize I wasn't on the bombs. And of course, that's why I gotta pay attention in this game. So I probably just wasted a good 2 or 3 minutes doing that. But hey, at least I fully restored my health. Even though I am out of first aid meds now. So that sucks. But I still have 3 mega potions to work with. I just have to be mindful to only use them at opportune times. And of course, now he's looking at me, and I can use the small barrel bomb. Perfect. And then just put this down. Boom. Perfect, 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 perfect. Bonk. Oh, he's going to tail smack me. Oh, thank God I didn't get hit by that. Yeah, like I said, the hitbox is really weird. I really wish you could, like, get a debug mode in this game so you could, like, wireframe where exactly hitboxes are. Now, I am sweating a bit because I am running low on small barrel bombs. I didn't think I needed to bring, like, small barrels and bomb materials to make my own, but I might if he keeps running into, like, jumping into the sand. Another thing you have to be mindful for is that whenever monsters do flinch, sometimes they will just randomly attack again, like, instantly, and give you no chance to recover from your previous attack. Because screw you, right? Oh, how did I not get hit by that? And I got hit by that. Yeah, sometimes they'll do the slap attack 4 or 5 times in a row. And when they do that, yeah, it just sucks. So, once more, just be mindful of that tail, because it is deadly. Now, he is enraged, and you can tell by the steam around his mouth. It's a little hard to see when he's attacking, but when he's not attacking, it's a lot easier to see. And since he is enraged, oh, he was enraged. But since he was enraged, he was attacking faster, and like I said, doing more damage. And if you look at the top of the screen, and I got hit by that, that red bar of health I was saying before, it does slowly heal over time. Now, I do need to use a potion because I am about to die. Now, the thing with using potions, though, is that you have to be mindful of when to use them, partly because in terms of, like, conserving supplies, that red bar health, I don't know exactly if the potion heals through that red bar health to include it, or if it just overrides it and heals a set amount. But I believe it overrides it and heals a set amount. And then in instances where that does happen, if you're not, like, low in health, it probably would have been better to just wait a moment for your health to restore more before using the potion to maximize your health regeneration. Of course, this is what I was saying, what I love about the hammer. I know there's not, like, stun damage in Monster Hunter 1 and probably even Monster Hunter 2, but it is still satisfying to just smack the hell out of a monster and just watch it fall down. It's so satisfying. Oh. Sippy Seps. Oh, I think he's low on health. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, that's scary. Oh my god, dude. Either that's his halfway point, or he is low on health. I wish it would show that skull icon in the original games, but yeah, he is low on health. I believe he's... Oh, I didn't paintball him. No, he's not low on health. Dude, I need a paintball him, like, right now. Alright, small barrel bomb. Alright, I need a paintball him. Screw you, dude. Bunk, 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 and golf swing. Okay, so he's going back into the ground. I hope he gets out of the ground soon, because, oh, is he leaving? Yeah, he's leaving the area. Thank God I paintballed him then. I think he's going to Area 3, and if he does, we are set. Yeah, so he is most likely low on health now. The thing about Area 3 is, Area 3 is scary. And if you don't know, I will show you momentarily. Yeah, so he's going to rest right now. So you know what, buddy? Why? I should not have gone through that way. You should only leave this area through that arch. Because I just looped back out of that area and went back into the same area, I think. So the good thing about Area 3 is you won't lose health from the effects of heat whenever you go into it. And of course, since it is in the way, you might as well just go ahead and Restore your health here by taking a nap and then grabbing another cool drink from the box in the event that you don't kill Cephadrome here and then goes back into Area 7 or Area 2. These guys, Apsaros, they are miserable. Screw these guys, at least in the older games. I hate them. I want them to die, but we'll deal with them later. But the bad thing about Area 3 is this. Just need I say any more? Usually it's worse, actually. Because normally you have all these guys running at you at once, plus the Apsaros running at you, plus the Cephadrome, you know, just kind of there. And there is always the risk that one of them will awaken the Cephadrome. Thankfully, the felines will not steal items from you, but they are very annoying and do get in the way and will stun you if you're not in the middle of an attack or have low poise. And see, this is what I mean about the Malinx. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So Apsaros is going to try to headbutt me. Screw you, buddy. As soon as I speed up like that, gotta be mindful. Oh, no. Yeah, I just lost both of them thanks to Apsaros. So that's what I mean. The Apsaros mixed with the Malinx, they just kind of get in the way. And that's why you need Felvine. Bonk, 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 bonk. Die. And, of course, they have a lot more health than Aptonoth. So thankfully these enemies don't infinitely respawn, or it would just be miserable, but they do an incredible amount of damage, and they're just annoying. I'll be honest, I don't know how I did that. I didn't even know you could ping in single player, so that is interesting. It's like, buddy, I didn't do anything to you. Why are you bothering me? Why are you getting in the way? Oh well. I'm gonna use a Mega Potion. Hopefully I never have to deal with them again. And I think Area 11 is where I could get those items back, but for a paintball and a cool drink, it's just not worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and eat a well-done steak to fully restore my stamina, and then I'm going to deal with the Cephadrome. Listen to that dude snore. Honestly, he's probably regained at least 3 or 4 hits of health, so that does suck. Oh, and I did forget to sharpen, so I'm gonna have to do that real quick. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness he's spitting at me. Yeah, if he did a tail slap there, that would have been free damage for him. Definitely wasted his opportunity. Oh, well, I guess that makes up for it. Then spit, dodge, thank you. Yep, and I think he should be about where I left him. Generally, whenever monsters go to sleep, they'll restore up to 25% health. I think it's either 15 or 25% health. The good news is that it takes a long time. I think they'll sleep for about 5-ish minutes. Oh, that was a big stun. I didn't even realize there's a big stun like that for monsters. I'm only used to the little ones where they just instantly attack after. Or maybe that is a stun, and sometimes they just attack immediately after. Of course, like I said, be mindful of the feats, because it can stun you and give them some free damage. Now, the hip check on this guy isn't that bad, but there is an enemy in the game, called Plesioth, and it is so well known for having bad hitboxes on its hip check that there's literally a move for it in Monster Hunter Stories called Hyperspace Tackle. Or is it Monster Hunter Stories 2? That is bad. That is really bad. I actually might die here. Alright, so I'm just going to have to be super careful for the rest of this fight. Of course, in this area, he can go underground. He won't swim around everywhere, though. He'll just kind of pop up. And you just have to be mindful. Thankfully, me hitting him, he was already at that threshold where me hitting him would just launch him up. Of course, he will do the tail smack. Dude, oh no, that is not good. I was hoping I could just barely avoid the hitbox for it, but it seems I was unable to. Just try to get on the right side of his tail if you're worried about the tail smacks. Oh, thank fuck. Fuck you. Die, you stupid fish. Never again. Alright, that's going to do it for today. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I am so glad to be done with that miserable, absolutely miserable quest. In the next episode, we'll be checking out some of the 4-star missions. But that said, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Share it with your friends if you think it's worthy of their attention. And if you're feeling generous, be sure to subscribe to my Patreon. That way I can fight Cephadrome again. Bye now.